So I'm doing my run at the College of William and Mary, and I thought I'd take a moment just to show you guys what the difference was between a community of organisms versus a population of organisms. So I noticed these amazing squirrels running around here. They're so used to being fed that they'll come right up to you. And you'll see there's one way in the back there, and there's one darting across the grass over here. They're all coming towards me because they think I have food, which I do not have. We would call this a population of squirrels. So there are, from what I can see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm sure there's way more than that. So if I were to ask you all what the population of squirrels are in this habitat, this small area, you would tell me 4 squirrels. And of course, a squirrel's niche, as this one's sitting here doing right now, it's bearing seeds. Now, when the squirrel buries the acorns, what ends up happening is they sprout new trees. So they actually help to disperse the seeds from the acorns. That's part of its niche inside of its habitat. So if I were to ask you all what a community of organisms was in this case, that'd be a little different. So a population is how many of one species is in a given area. Now I see 3 of these little guys. If I were to ask you the community of organisms, you would say the trees, the grass, the squirrels, the birds that are flying in the air. Well, were flying until they saw these dark clouds. And then of course me, because we are considered animals. So a community is every living thing that is inside of that area. A population is one single species in that area. And also, if you look around, there are lots of living and non-living things. So an ecosystem contains all of the abiotic and biotic factors. So abiotic factors are anything that are non-living. So if you look around here, you'll see lots of non-living things. We have buildings. We have chairs, benches. You've got these brick cement walls. You've got the bricks on the ground. You have cars. These are all abiotic factors that impact an ecosystem. Another thing that you're going to see are all the biotic factors. You're going to see people. You're going to see squirrels, grass, trees. These are all living. Now, here's one thing that a lot of people didn't know. If I find a dead leaf on the ground, is that considered biotic or abiotic in an environment? That would actually be considered biotic, because at one point in time it was living. If I find a piece of bark on the ground or a dead piece of a tree on the ground, that would still be considered a biotic factor that impacts an ecosystem. And a lot of organisms can use those dead, no longer living biotic factors in order to make their homes out of. That's all I have for you guys right now. It is gorgeous outside, but I think I better get home soon because it is about to rain. 5 more miles left to go. Talk to you later.